Hello, you're watching World Talks on TVP World. My name is Sasha Farbach. 19 EU governments, including Poland, are pressing Brussels to accelerate its crackdown on illegal migration, just as new EU return laws take effect and plans for offshore return hubs gather pace. Add to that the Commission's first technical talks with Taliban representatives on migrant returns. It's clear Europe's migration debate has shifted from whether to tighten the rules to how far it's prepared to go. Joining us now is Tomáš Zdechovský, a Czech MEP from the European People's Party. Good to have you with us. Welcome back.
Thank you very much for the invitation.
All right, so let's take a look at these 19 EU governments. 19 member states out of 27 have said, more needs to happen faster. Some countries are against this, including Germany and France. So where does this stand in terms of what kind of power and effect this letter will have?
Yes, now is this situation a little bit blocked because there is a lot of engagement of activists and NGOs who would like to block return policy of EU, but we have its strong position, included Czechia and Poland. We want really now to press European Commission to make any steps to bring the people what are here illegal in European Union back to their home, and we have it now a list of the third countries what are secure, and we have to do some things, because if we will not do it, it will be last election for pro-democratic parties, and I think it will give it the power of nationalist parties or some opportunist populist parties, and it will be a huge problem for European Union. And this is what we repeat as European People's Party. For us, the illegal immigration is biggest threat. If we will not solve it, we will have it so huge problem next election in 2029. And maybe if we will not solve it now, we will lose the election. Also, for us, it's a crucial issue, and this is why we are pressing a lot European member states for action.
Mm-hmm. Now, I remember not that long ago, it was very much the message some years back was about asylum. It seems now the message, at least for the moment, seems about to be of returns. Is return now, is that the main focus, political focus now in Europe in terms of migration, or is this just temporary?
No, it's most important issue, because really we have it here a lot of illegal migrants in European Union. Many of them are in the gray zone. They are part of the organized crime, and we have a huge problem to integrate some of them in normal legal activities. Also, I think it's really necessary to respond it on these threats, and yes, I think nobody is happy that we have to do it, but these illegal migrants, it's the reaction in all democratic states. It's in Japan, in Australia, in US, in Canada. They have to go back home. Also, if you are here illegal, and you cross the EU borders, you have to return. And this is very important that we are smart. And who is asylum seeker? He can come and he can stay legally here. But we have it 90% of illegal migrants who want only come for better economic conditions. And we cannot really take all the words, especially from the part of the world what are for us secure. We have it many illegal migrants from Albania, from Egypt, from Tunisia. And sorry for that, but Egypt and Tunisia or Albania, they are location where our tourists spend it all the summer. Also, you cannot say to all people that they can come and they can stay in European Union if you go there for the vacation and you feel they're safe and you spend there your money and your time.
Lots in there, but I want to ask you specifically as well. I mean, as I said, back to this letter, it's actually very much about accelerating returns, also introducing this idea of third country return hubs, which is quite a new concept. I mean, it was kind of tested out with the Italy-Albania case. I mean, it didn't go as, let's say, planned, let's put it that way. Now, also at the same time, we have the EU Migration Pact, which is now set in force, I think the 12th of June, approved by the European Parliament. But this idea of accelerating returns and these return hubs in third countries, that's not supported, for instance, in a letter that wasn't signed by France, by Germany, by Spain. So with these major countries against it, where are we with this concept?
This is more a controversial issue. This is and more issue what is now discussed in European Union. It's not easy to decide and to have it because every state has it another legal framework for solving this issue. But it's still ongoing discussion. I cannot tell you more because we are still discussing with our partners in Central Asia, in Africa, and also in other countries where it will be possible have it this return hubs. But it's so sensitive, and many times it's more emotional than practical. Also, I can give you only the general overview that it will be sensitive. It is sensitive, but we have to do it. It's really important, and if we want to stop illegal immigration, we have to do it. It's clear.
Okay, you're saying we have to do it. I mean, you also representing the European People's Party. That's the largest bloc in the European Parliament, and then for that reason also represented across Europe. I mean, you've said it's also an election issue at the same time. You said that at the beginning. Also interesting, President Macron has said that he's never seen a return center in a third country that actually worked. So when we have someone like that say this doesn't work, we have the proposal of Uzbekistan, Rwanda. So where's the reality in all this if we hear something like that from the French president?
I see that you are very well informed about discussion with Uzbekistan and discussion with Rwanda. We discussed this issue with Tunisia and other countries, but it's not important where it will be. It's important to start. And it's not true what President Macron said, because you have it here, returns hub, what Australia has it in Indonesia. Also, it's not true, and we have to be pragmatic. And in Australia is function very well. Also, we have to make any copy paste of these ideas and start it. And if we will start and there will be no any legal issue against this concept, I think we can work together and we can do more things. But in this moment, it's very sensitive. The President Macron and others, especially socialists in German governments, are strongly against. They criticize it, they oppose it, and this is the problem for really finding majority of the states or have it here 27 members, European members on the board, because if we will do it, it will really take a lot of patience and a lot of political points.
Okay.
And it's very important to have it unity.
One quick one before I let you go. Also, this week saw the first ever visit by the Taliban to Brussels, what the European Commission is calling technical discussions, also about returning failed applications of asylum. So what do we make of that? I mean, that's quite a big political signal there, isn't it?
There was a discussion between our diplomats and Taliban diplomats last month, but it was not public. It was under the highest top secret protection. Also, yes, it's just now starting. It's much more technical, but we cannot tell you much more things what was about. And I think for us it's very important conditions of the people in Afghanistan and humanitarian aid. And it was one of the main reasons why we met with Taliban. It was not that we have any profit from Taliban or Afghanistan as European Union, and really prevent the terrorist attacks and other things what are linked with Afghanistan. Also, it's also the issue, the security of European citizens. It was one of the main topic.
All right, so still very much migration, one of those very much issues at the top of the agenda for the European Union. Looks like it's going to stay that way. Thanks for that. Tomáš Zdechovský, the Czech MEP from the European People's Party. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for your kind invitation. Have a nice day.
And thank you for watching. That concludes World Talks, but stay right here on TVP World for more news and commentary. Goodbye.